Dito na tayo sa Korea, guys. Balik na tayo. And back to work na uli. Ayan, dito tayo. Naglalakad-lakad tayo ngayon. Lakad-lakad muna. Ayan. Nag-cutics ako, guys. Lakad-lakad muna tayo ba. Lakad-lakad tayo dito sa red clay mud bath. Ayan. Lakad-lakad muna tayo. Basta kayo dyan, guys. Lakad muna tayo ngayon. Naka-shorts lang ako, guys, kasi ang init. Ayan. Shorts lang tayo. Mainit na hindi. Lakad tayo dyan. Ayan, ang ating red clay mud bath. Napaglakad-lakad na ulit tayo ngayon. O, diba? Mabilis lang yung vacation namin. Kasi, walang time ba? Actually, yung ate ko kasi, konti lang yung time niya. Kaya, hindi rin kami ganong nakaano. Hindi kami masyadong nagtagal. Ayan, ang ganda rito, guys. Dito ako, ayan, naglalakad. Lakad-lakad muna tayo sa red clay mud bath. Yes, ayan. Ang ating nilalakaran. O, diba? Ang ingay ng mga hulinoan. Lakad-lakad muna tayo. Basta kayo dyan, guys. Lakad-lakad muna tayo ba? Dito tayo ngayon sa red clay mud bath. Ayan, dito ulit tayo. Welcome back, Korea. We just finished our vacation. And now it is back to work again. Back to work na tayo uli. Ayan. Dito tayo naglalakad-lakad. Diba? Lakad-lakad muna tayo. We are walking. Naka 100 reps na ako dyan, no? Dyan sa fitness utility. Yan yung mga fitness utility nila, guys. I just did 100 reps each fitness utilities. This is the other one. I did 100 reps there. And then after 100 reps each fitness utilities, I'm doing walking here. We're going back to work later. I'm just wearing shorts because it's really hot. We are doing red clay mud bath. We're walking barefoot here. Nakapaa tayo, guys, kasi mas maganda magpaaba. Ayan, lakad-lakad muna tayo. Ang init na. It's really hot. I have my umbrella. I have my umbrella with me. And it's really hot. So then, my umbrella. If I don't have my umbrella, oh my god, I will have sunburn because it's really hot now. Here's another one there. Okay, I'll try to put you here. This one. Hello guys, good morning. I'm outside. I have my umbrella. So, I'm walking barefoot. How are you guys? Look. Let's go back here. I have my umbrella with me. And I have my mask. I have my mask also. I have my umbrella. I have my mask. Because it's really hot. Our vacation is so short. I hope that if we can have like at least 2 weeks, it is good to have 2 weeks. But then actually, we don't have enough time, so we just had a quick vacation in Philippines. And we were able to see my mom and dad. We were able to meet them. And we are really glad. Look at that, guys. That's my shadow. I have my shadow there. I have my umbrella. It's really hot nowadays, so we need to have umbrella and also put some sunscreen. So before I go to work, I will just have like maybe 1 hour. 1 hour walk. Hi, Mauricelia Ferreira. Oh, your name is so cute. Mauricelia. Mauricelia Ferreira. It sounds like Spanish. There is like a sink wherein you can actually wash your foot, your feet, after you did the barefoot walking. Actually, our vacation going back to Philippines, it is not planned. We didn't plan it because we really thought that we are not going to go there. So my mom was being hospitalized 2 times last month. So that's when we decided, okay, even though we didn't plan to go to Philippines, but then, my mom, she's in emergency. She'd been in emergency for uh, my nephew actually took my mom 2 times in the emergency. So we just decided that okay, we will go to Philippines. So it's actually just 2 weeks before our flight. We bought the tickets and then we flew with my family. The plane ticket was really expensive. Although my mom and dad is really, they're old enough. They're really old. They are in their 80s. So we decided, okay, we will go together with the family. And it was actually a very fun vacation. We were able to meet my mom's relatives also, because they knew about my mom's situation. And we are surprised because during my mom's birthday dinner, they actually came together with their children and their wives. So we just decided to go out and have dinner in the restaurant, because the first plan actually is we are going to have dinner only in the at home. Actually, we're going to have dinner at home. But then when my mom's relative came, because they heard that we are there also in the Philippines, and my mom was been hospitalized 2 times, and they heard about it, so they are all actually worried too. So they decided to meet us and visit my mom. And then we just decided, okay, we will celebrate my mom's birthday advance together with them, and we will just go out and have dinner together. So actually, the restaurant, if you can see, there are lots of people in the restaurant where my mom celebrate her advanced birthday. Actually, my mom's birthday was yesterday, August 2. But then we just celebrated earlier because we need to go back to Korea. And if we are going to celebrate it at home, the place is small, and it cannot accommodate like 30 people at home. So we just decided that we are going to go out and go to the mall, grab a restaurant, and have dinner there. And it was successful dinner actually. My mom and my dad were there, and they're really happy to see all the relatives and the family members. It was just a short vacation actually. Maybe next time or next year, if we have more time, then at least I think 10 days is better. 10 days or 12 days. I think it's much better because the plane ticket is very expensive. My mom was crying when she saw my husband. My husband hugged her when they saw each other. And because my husband also is very worried about my mom. And when they saw each other, my mom actually hugged my husband, and she's actually really crying a lot. She was glad that my husband can go together with us. Actually, we never planned to go back, but we are planning that I can go with my daughter, my youngest daughter, but then because they are already old enough, so we just decided, okay, we will go together as a family. And my mom was really happy actually. They said that after we left, my mom was more alive and she's more positive, and she's not because when we last month when she's been hospitalized, she just wants to stay at home and she never leave her room, and she's just uh, just she's not sleeping actually, but she just wants to stay in bed. Yeah, if you were just stay in bed all day, you will get weak because you are not moving. So we told my mom that at least she should stretch her arms and legs for her blood circulation. And my nephews actually, they told us that my mom is trying to stretch little by little, and she's trying to go outside her bedroom. So it's a good sign actually, because last time my nephew said that aunt, she doesn't want to go out. She just wants to stay in her bed, just lying in her bed all day long. She will just sit when you know, when she's eating. So it's really a bad sign. So hearing that, me and my husband just decided, okay, we will go together and we will visit my mom. And it's just actually 2 weeks before, before the flight, we just grabbed the plane ticket and bought it. So I don't actually have much time to prepare our bags, our travel bags, because I still have my class. And because it's vacation, the principles that I'm working, I'm actually, I have my makeup classes because it's vacation. So I need to do makeup classes in the morning. So my time is really limited to pack all the belongings. It's actually not 2 weeks, like one and a half week before we go to Philippines. And during that time, I have a lot of makeup classes, and I need to prepare the new cards also for the next book that I'm going to teach. So it's like a rush hour. We are rushing actually. But then before our flight, actually I was able to pack everything. Oh, thank you so much, Rubes. Ruben Dario Santa Maria Restrepo. Hi, good morning. Mauricelia Ferreira Rubes and Ruben Dario Santa Maria Restrepo. Thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. I was actually just have a quick walking. I have my barefoot. I'm walking barefoot actually. Here, outside in the red clay mud path. So actually now, I'm walking for 30 minutes already. Yeah. It's actually just near our apartment. Just like 5 minutes walk near our apartment. So it's really good to walk here because you can walk barefoot. And actually the sun is getting hot. After the vacation, when we arrive at home, uh, we arrived in the morning actually, and I was just sleeping all day because I was really tired. I don't have enough time to rest when we were in the Philippines because we need to gather with the family members, with the other relatives, and meet them together. Of course, it was really happy time together, and we were able to bond, to spend quality time with them. But of course, we are not robots. We actually can get easily tired also. So after that, after a couple of days, and then when we get back home in Korea, me and my husband and my daughter and my son, we are just sleeping for like 5 to 6 hours when we arrive, because it was actually a long trip. After the flight for 4 hours, we need to, because Incheon up to our house is 3 hours drive, so it's actually a very long drive. So we were all exhausted when we get home, and we just spent like half of the day just sleeping. And then the next day, I was able to do the laundry and, you know, take out the stuff and the clothes from our travel bags, and did some cleaning also. My dad was crying when we said goodbye to him. Although my mom, she's not crying, but I can see that she's really sad us leaving again. And my dad won't let go of my hand. I told my dad, "Dad, we have to go now. We have to go to the airport." And my dad, actually I thought my mom will cry a lot. I thought that my mom will, hug us and will cry a lot. But then it's opposite. My dad was actually the one who is crying a lot, and he keeps on holding my hand, and he doesn't want to let go. And he's not actually telling me anything. He's not speaking, but he's just crying. And I know that he's really sad that we are going back to Korea. So the second time around, because while we are waiting at our Grab taxi, I hugged my mom again and said goodbye to her. And then I just tell my dad goodbye, because I know that if I will hold him again, if I hug him again, he will cry more, and he will not let go of my hand. He will not let go of me. So I just told him from afar at the door, "Bye, Dad. See you again," like that. But he's really emotional. It's opposite nowadays, actually. Before, my mom was the one who is emotional. But nowadays, my dad was the one who is more emotional than my mom when he saw us leaving. Maybe when our parents are growing old, they're being more emotional, I think. Even though I told my mom and my dad, "Mom, we will go back again," but then we were not sure when it will be, because this year actually is not planned. But then because my mom was being hospitalized for 2 times last month, we are really worried of her. So that's why we are just decided. That's just a quick decision actually to, visit them. Usually if I have time, I can actually walk barefoot here in the red clay mud path for 6 kilometers, like 10,000 to 11,000 steps, and it's for almost 2 hours if I have time in the weekend only, because during weekdays the time is limited because I need to go to work and I need to prepare my children going to school and my daughter going to kindergarten, so the time is limited. But then during the weekends I try to do more, because genetically, my mom and my dad healths are not good either. They have their, you know, my dad is high blood and he had some heart disease in her family, in his family. My mom is the same either. My mom they have some also problem with stomach area. So that's why when I heard about it, I actually decided that okay, I need to take care of my health now when I'm still young, because it's running through our family. So it's better, to take care of our health and don't wait for those sickness and those diseases to appear, and then you will take care of yourself. So if you're still not experiencing it yet, but you know that it is running from your blood, it is running from your family already, they all have these health issues, then it is actually better to, you know, take care of your health early. So that's what I'm doing actually. So before it appears, it is better to grab the opportunity if you have time to be fit, and healthy, not just physically actually. Because if we are physically healthy, mentally it will follow. Because the blood circulation is good. But if we just stay at home and we just sit all day long after we do our house chores, and then we don't want to meet other people, and we'd rather just stay home alone, I think it's not healthy also. There are a lot of people here in Korea, they rather stay at home and don't meet people. And I heard a lot of stories that they can easily get depressed because they don't want to go out, they don't want to meet people, even their families. They rather not, they prefer not to meet them. And you know, if you do, or if you decide like that, your health will deteriorate and you will easily get weak, and it will affect our mental health also. Because if we were not able to meet other people and we will just, you know, stay at home, it can actually easily affect our health physically and mentally. And sometimes the depression starts there, especially when we don't want to meet other people and we just stay at home and we rather just spend time alone. Sometimes the depression starts there. So me, if I have time, actually I try to meet my sister or my friend or my church sisters or other Filipina teachers here if we are not busy. Usually women after marriage, lots of women rather or prefer, they prefer to stay home, um, taking care of the kids and the husband. But then sometimes we are taking care of them, but we forgot to take care of ourselves and give time to ourselves also, because we are so busy taking care of others, our children, the house chores, and then working outside. And then when we go back home, we are easily exhausted. And then sometimes we rather just stay at home and we don't want to meet other people. And I heard from the TV shows, real TV shows here in Korea, there are a lot of married women who are really depressed, and they rather, divorce their husbands, and they prefer to live alone. I think it is because of too much pressure. If we are not able to balance life, work, and family life, and also our career, then it will affect us, our whole being. These trees are much bigger than last year actually. They actually just put all these trees last year. Not last year, like maybe 3 years ago. And then it grows a lot actually. Wow, I'm having live for almost 40 minutes now. So I've been walking for almost 40 minutes. I actually did the 100 reps for each fitness utilities. So before I did live, I already did 100 reps for each utility, fitness utility there. These are the fitness utilities, guys. And I just did 100. Bekteshi. Here, together. I just did 100. 100 reps each. And then after doing 100 reps each for the fitness utilities, then I decided to walk. So I will just walk for 1 hour and then I will go back home. And I will prepare my daughter. And then later we will go to work. The park looks much better because they put a lot of trees here. These are new ones. They actually put new trees here. So it looks much better and refreshing actually. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you will have a good day today. Happy Monday guys. Bye.